Welcome to the fourth of our HomeStart tutorials. This tutorial relates to adding links and attaching files to pieces of content. So let's jump straight in. Go to our content list screen again. Just to show you a slightly different way to get to edit the content. Here's the list of the content as you know, and here are the edit links, but equally you can just go directly to the content itself, and there are edit and revision tabs in there. So if you click on edit, we are on the article. Right, so let's assume we want to put a link on the words "Fox jumps very quickly" to go to, say, the BBC website. So first of all, highlight the text and click on this little link here, which is of a globe with some links on it. And here you are at the link dialog. There's several different kinds of links, URL, email, link to anchor, and the text. But for now, we'll just deal with URL. URL has several protocols. You don't need to worry too much about these. For all intents and purposes, the links will either be internal or external. So in the case of the BBC website, that's clearly an external link. So if we were to put in bbc.co.uk and click OK, you can see how the colours change slightly. If I hover my pointer over there, you can see it highlighted. So if we go to the bottom, save the article, you can see now that there is a link attached to that article, attached to that text. If you click on the text, it does indeed take to the BBC website. Okay, that's not a very good real-world example, so let's go back and change that. To get rid of a link, simply highlight the text again, and then click on the other link option, which is an unlink, which shows you a globe with a broken link. So click on that, the link's now gone. Alright, so let's make another link here. Let's put some text here at the bottom. Contact us. If we were to highlight this text, we might want to go directly to the contact page on our website. So again, if we click on the link button, instead of using the external URL, we will use the other link. If we enter the URL /contact, there must be a slash in front because it starts in the root. Click OK. Click Save. And we now have a link. If we click on link to the contact page. Now, how I got that actual link itself was by knowing what the URL was, but you can link to any existing page. So let's say, for instance, we go to the news page. You can see that if we wanted to create a link to the news page, then we're interested in everything after the homestartmidsuffolk.org.uk URL, so in which case news. So let's just change that link and copy that. See, let's go back to our content. In there, edit the content. Now note, as well as being able to delete the link, I can actually change it. So if I highlight it and click on the link again, it shows what's currently in there. If I change that to /news, click save, contact us now takes us to the latest news page. So hopefully that explains links. The next part of this tutorial relates to attaching files. Let's go back to our test article again. Edit. Now let's say that we want to attach an article to a piece of content, a document, text. It doesn't actually matter too much what you want to attach, but if you want to attach it to this piece of content, we have a file attachment dialog down the bottom. So click choose file and go to, so here's what I did earlier. Called HomeStart procedures. That just selects the file, so you still have to attach it, and you can see there's a dialog button there. So it has attached the file now to this piece of content, and you can see that it shows the name of the file and the actual path. Now you might want to change that because it's the actual description. So if we give it a more user-friendly description, say HomeStart HomeStart procedures document. We click save. What we can see now is we've got a new section at the bottom of our piece of content, and if we click on that, note how the browser starts to download the document. So we've now attached the document to this piece of content. Okay, let's go back in there. Sometimes you might not want that clunky feel, and perhaps you just want to have a download link within the actual content itself. Well, that's actually quite easy to do. So if we say download your document here, if we go down to the file attachment page, we actually have the URL of where the file is stored. So if we were to copy that, and we've used our link logic that we learnt earlier, we select the here and we click on link. This needs to be a full URL. And just paste in the URL that we copied a minute ago from the bottom from the file attachment dialog. Click save. You can now download your document here. So if we click on there, again you can see that the file's been downloaded. And in fact we don't actually need the dialog at all. So we don't actually need the list of attached documents at all. If we untick the list there, click save, the attachment list is gone. So if you prefer that, if you think that it looks cosmetically better, then use that option. That's all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.